It's time for Festival of the Holidays here at EPCOT. Before we get to the Storytellers, let's get to the first overlay here at EPCOT. Living with the Land, Glimmering Greenhouses. Our chariot has arrived. Sadly, Figgy is not meeting in his Christmas sweater, but you can still see it on the ride.
It's not about listening with your ears, it's about listening with your imagination. Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead.
Time for the Holiday Festival storytellers and performers. Let's start in Canada with the Holiday Voyageurs. Introducing the Canadian Holiday Voyageurs.
Welcome everyone to EPCOT's International Festival of the Holidays.
Yeah.
Well, as I said earlier, Canada is a nation of many different cultures. And certainly one of the great things we honor is the cultural traditions of our Indigenous First Nation Native people. Now, the youngsters in the First Nation sing Christmas carols in order to appease the mysterious Naleuks to earn their presents. So, in honor of that tradition, we invite you all to sing with us now and earn your presents from the Naleuks. Of holiday celebrations in Canada without including those wonderful traditions contributed by the English and the Irish and even some Scottish influences on our national heritage. For example, like the mysterious, mischievous bells nickels who help Santa figure out who has been naughty or who has been nice. And then we have the mummers. They'll knock on your door and won't go away without a hot toddy or a Christmas cake. The celebration of the 12 days of Christmas and so many other festivities. So in honor of those English and Celtic roots, here is an example of the musical sounds you would hear in Newfoundland, Ontario, and Nova Scotia. Out by the porch door, the granny's mother, there's 20 under. Face lightens up with a grin, and he murders my mother.
Welcome to the UK Pavilion. Let's go see Father Christmas.
To all who have gathered upon this fair street corner, greetings. I have been known by many names. Some call me Santa Claus, but here in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas, and I bid you welcome. You please join Hunter and me as we sing the traditional Welsh carol that we all know as
Deck the halls!
No. Jingle Bells is not Welsh. It isn't even English. It's from New Jersey. Deck the halls, I heard someone say. Did you know the first Christmas card was sent in England in the year 1843? It was noticed by an English gift book company which had over 1,000 lithographed copies printed and sold for a shilling apiece. And the rest, they say, is history. I would like to leave you with one parting wish. Sing along if the spirit moves you. By the way, I'm the spirit and I am moving you. We wish you a Merry
Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Now just me. And a Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. friends, one and all.
This is such a great piece of decor. We've made our way to France. Let's go see what Père Noel is up to. Bonjour!
Ah, can we all say this? Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Très bien! And as we say in my country, Joyeux Noel! Old enough to go to midnight mass with Uncle Louis. Oh, it was very beautiful. As Uncle Louis carried a newborn lamb to the priest to symbolize the Lamb of God, and then put it into a little cart for Babette to pull around the church for everyone to see. This is the shoe I find near the fireplace with a name on it. This is Babette's shoe. She is a grand Pere, a big foot. I think Christmas is a very magical day. All I ever wish is a Christmas tree, Santan, and you, Père Noël. Love, Babette.
It's time to celebrate Hanukkah with our Jewish friends, but first, let's check out the L'Chaim booth. Before we get to our Storyteller, here is the menu for L'Chaim. I ended up getting 3 things because I'm not eating today. I got the black and white cookie, which was $3. The pastrami sandwich was only half sandwich for $5.75, and the potato latke for $4.50. Note that is also a very juicy sandwich. This is the first time I remember having these. Ooh. That's good. I was worried it'd be too dry. That's tasty. It was like a really great hash brown.
Nagila hava, nagila ve'nismecha. Shalom, everyone. My name is Zachary, and I'm thrilled to celebrate Hanukkah with all of you here at the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. I've been traveling for a while, and I'm finally home just in time to celebrate Hanukkah. Now, during my time abroad, I traveled from one corner of the world to the next, and I learned 2 things. The world doesn't have any corners. And people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own unique ways. Now, unwilling to accept defeat, the Maccabees crafted a new menorah, but when they found the blessed oil, well, there's only enough oil for one night. We cannot let the holy flame dwindle. So they lit the menorah and they prayed. And that flame burned for 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. The holy flame still burns. A great miracle has happened here. That small vial of oil burned for 8 days, long enough to cleanse the temple and to get more blessed oil. When we celebrate Hanukkah, we remember the bravery of the Maccabees and the miracle that happened so long ago. The house erupts with joy and laughter, especially during the first and last days when our parents gave us kids the big presents. A dollhouse, yeah, for my sister, and a helmet to go with my new bike. That was a good year. Fast, I have a little
Dreidel.
I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready with
Dreidel.
I shall play. Oh,
Dreidel.
I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready with
Dreidel.
I shall play. Give me. Tonight's the 7th night of Hanukkah. Tonight we remember Judith. With her cunning bravery, she saved her people when she assassinated a general. Today in North Africa, we celebrate Festival of the Daughters, and we remember the brave Jewish women who fought for freedom, like Judith.
We made it to Japan for the Festival of the Holidays.
Welcome to the Japan Pavilion and our celebration of the traditional Japanese New Year or Shogatsu, which lasts from January 1st through January 7th. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. Actually, I made a wish on my own Daruma doll right over here, like this one. Yes. And then, when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. I'm still waiting for my wish to come true. It's a symbolic reminder for people of Japan of patience and persistence through the ups and downs of life.
I'm at the American holiday table. They don't have a ton of offerings for food, but they have a turkey dinner kind of thing, and then they had catfish, and I asked the cast member, and she recommended the catfish. And then the cookie here is the gingerbread cookie. The catfish, that's a decent sized portion, was $6.75. And the cookie was, again, $3. And here is the alcohol options they had. I did not get any. And she said the eggnog was, nobody seemed to have liked it yet. Now, I do like fish, so hopefully this is good. And it is. That is a lot of spice. That's good. Now, the one spice is covering up all the other notes in there, but I like it. I like the spice of the blackened catfish. So, but yeah, it is kind of one-noted, and there's a lot of other stuff that should be going on in here, but it's not bad. It's not as soft as the one at Grand Floridian, but it's actually more flavorful than the one at Grand Floridian. It's a good cookie. It's really fun to eat under this tree. This entire section is just always great, especially at Christmas time. I love Disney Americana, especially Christmas. We have some really fun decor, but there's really something special I want to show you before we see the Charles Dickens performers. So these are gingerbread houses. Here's one of the MLK statue, and this is all made of candy and gingerbread. Here's one of the American Adventure Pavilion. And then the Lincoln Monument, complete with Lincoln.
Welcome everyone, we are the Voices of Liberty. Soon be celebrating the Festival of Lights, or Hanukkah.
Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago.
Along with having the Voices of Liberty as the Charles Dickens carolers, there's also the Candlelight Processional here at EPCOT every night. They do 3 shows starting at 5:15. And here is the schedule. I'm not going to have this in this video because I'm coming on the 12th to watch Brendan Fraser. The lines can get pretty long depending on who the performer is. Neil Patrick Harris sells out and is just an all-day event pretty much. But if you are wanting to come to it, you can check whether it's this year or next year, check and see about the dinner packages. And if you get a dinner package, and those run about $45 typically, you can get special seating with that receipt. And then there is also at least one walk-up, and that is over here at the Smokehouse. And you can get that if there's still availability for that, and then use that to go see the show without having to wait in the line.
My name is La Befana, and I am a witch. But I'm a good witch. I'm a good witch. You see, I wear this scarf over my head because the mean witches, do you know what they do, huh? They tease me, huh? Yeah, you know, I think it's because they are jealous, huh? The Santa Claus. When does he bring the gifts, huh? What night when you are sleeping, huh? What night? Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. See, when does La Befana bring the gifts?
January 7th.
I wish Christmas, but no, I will come visit you. The eve of the Epiphany, huh? January 5th.
You know what's weird is they don't have a nativity scene in Italy, which is where it originated. I think it was St. Francis of Assisi. They should add one. Here in Germany, there is a band, but they are not performing today. That's what they look like. That's cute. Let's celebrate the Lunar New Year in China.
Welcome to Si-Zhu Trail. Si-Zhu means silk and bamboo. And our instrument all related with those names. So the instrument what I played is called the zheng or gu zheng. It's a Chinese long zither. But originally it only had 5 silk strings. That's back to Qin Dynasty, the first emperor Qin Huang period time. And those strings all cross the bridges. Those bridges are movable so we can change the keys or for tuning. My name is Anne and that's a changkui. The instrument that changkui played is called a dizi in Chinese. It's a bamboo flute. Those bamboo flute has a special material on the hole. One of the hole is the reed skin, very thin, like a paper, like a rice paper. And this different flute played the different regions of music, like a folk song or theatrical music. And here's a race instrument. He played a 2-string fiddle. Those fiddle looks like a violin, right? But it doesn't have a fret. The difference also the bows inserted between the 2 strings, not like a violin has a free bow play, right? Also the different 2 strings is, the 2 instruments. One is a wood board, that's what he held it. The other one he played the first piece is a snake skin covered with the front resonator. That's also you can hear from the 2 instruments has totally different sound. Our next piece is from Henan province folk song. It's called 大旗版, Great Starting.
So for whatever reason, the trio is not listed on the app. If I tried looking for China, it says there's a lion dancer and they're not performing today. So I kind of got lucky just walking by and seeing them. They perform, it looks like on the hour from 12 to 4. We've made it to Norway for the Festival of the Holidays. Let's see if we can spot the barn Santa.
Oh, what a fine-looking group! And you, sir, allow me to introduce myself. I am the legendary Barn Santa! Oh, my. Here in Norway, they call me Bjos Nissen. Yes. Now, some people can't see me because they think I don't exist. And so wait a minute. You can see me, can't you? Yes. Oh, good. Yes, I can see you too. Yes.
But first, here's a little bit of a Christmas song sung by children of all ages. The mouse song, mischievous. There must be a bird. In the right key. Thank you, Disney! Oh, Disney. All right, here we go. When nights are getting longer and lakes will freeze to ice, Mother Mouse warns strongly about a foul device. We must avoid the mousetrap, but there is naught to fear. We'll all be celebrating at Christmas time this year. Everyone, hey son, hop son, you balurara, om julekväll där ska alla sammen vara glada. Hey son, hop son, you balurara, om julekväll där ska alla sammen vara glada. And in all my Christmases, I've never seen this Bjos Nissen. No, not even when I was a little girl and all my friends said they could see him. Oh, I'm going to need you to let it go because I just spent this entire show telling you all that the Barn Santa, he does not exist. It's you.
It's me.
You're him.
I'm him.
It's him, the Barn Santa. Oh. Have you always been there?
I was here the whole time, Si-Zhu.
When we opened our presents on Christmas Eve?
I was there.
And when the whole family woke up early on Christmas Day?
I was there too.
And when Marta saw you, but I didn't.
I was there for all of it.
Now we'd like to share with you a special tradition we have in Mexico, which is the celebration of Mary and Joseph and their arrival into Bethlehem where they were looking for a place to stay. This tradition is called Las Posadas, and posada in English means lodging or an inn. Now the way we celebrate this is the community gathers together and forms a procession that goes throughout the neighborhood, knocking on doors and singing, but getting turned away at every stop, until someone in the end finally lets them in, and there's a big fiesta with music and feasts and even a piñata. So we'd like to share this tradition with you, but we're going to need your help. So when Mary and Joseph come to your door and knock 3 times, we'd like for you all to turn them away, like this. Can we practice that? All right. Well, hopefully someone in the end will let them in, we'll have a big fiesta, and maybe even break a piñata.
Denles la posada a estos peregrinos que vienen cansados de andar los caminos. Por más que digáis que venir rendidos, no damos posada a desconocidos. Santos peregrinos, peregrinos, reciban este rincón, donde Cobre la morada, con la buey de corazón.
Meet Santa this way. In the Odyssey Pavilion, where they've had a lot of different things going on for the festivals, is where you meet Santa Claus here. Here's the approximate schedule. And they actually are doing something really cool here. They actually give you this letter that you can write down all your wishes for Santa. Here's what I wrote down for this year. Give you this cool write your wishes down for Santa. Now I've already sent my letter to Santa in, of course. But here is, I had to give him my new address. But here is what I put down for this year. I love the book. Just the decor in here is great in general. I like the sleigh because you can actually have people stand behind if need be. You can see they also have a letters to Santa bag where all these go. Ooh, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Hey, Santa, good to see you.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Is that for me?
That is for you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, come on over.
Let's
hang
go.
out.
Good to see you here again this year.
Likewise. Likewise.
Thank you.
Giddy up. Giddy
I'll
up.
let you have that side, I guess.
Let's go to the show.
We're riding in a wonderland of snow. I didn't film it, but Santa and I got to sing a little bit more, and we talked about travel. He said that his favorite part, because he's seen everywhere, he loves the Maldives in Asia. So we also talked about Tokyo Disneyland briefly. But if you're wondering, this is the only place in the parks, and I believe anywhere else, that we have Santa with a little extra melanin. He likes to show up that way here. It's not always that way, but so if you're looking for Black Santa Claus, he's usually here at the Odyssey. Here, directly across from America and in front of the tree, we get to hear Joyful, where we will celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa.
Hello, everyone. Are you all feeling joyful yet? All right, well, we are too, and we're excited to celebrate this holiday season with you all. Wait a minute. What's that I hear? It sounds like angels are singing.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Healthy as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness. Drive the dark of doubt away.
Hope you enjoyed this walk around the Festival of the Holidays. Remember that all of these are uploaded as for the full length if you want to see any of the full showings of these performances. And I appreciate you, and make sure to follow along and check out the next video.